So this is my lean email video. So before everything just flooded my inbox, it was just floods of everything. It was hard to distinguish stuff. Then I started making a filter system for myself. So now when emails come in, they're sorted based on what I need them to do. So what I did was anything from ZipRecruiter, which requires me to email from inside Gmail itself, gets filtered to my candidates section. I was going to do them by state just so I could count emails. Thinking about that, might do it later, and by subtown as well, whatever, it's going to take a minute. Anyway, that all come here. That way I can open this up, and I can get into my my email flow, like I have a system for my emails, and not get interrupted when I'm hitting my next button, and I come upon, like, you know, like a, oh, your Xply account is ready, and then it messes up my system. And then what I did for Indeed, I have them filter here. This is not is because I don't respond to them. So what I do is I filter them out of my inbox to here, and they're marked as red. Usually, I change that so I could count them easier, but I found a leaner way to count things, so I'm going to put it back to red. My LinkedIn, that all goes there. That way I could count my LinkedIn and filter those separately. And this is resumes. So what this is my step 2s. So as I said in a previous video, if you guys go check that out, all my step 2s go here. That way I could find their resumes easier, and I know the key people I need to get in touch with again, because if I sent you that second step and I see you're not on my system, like you didn't schedule an interview, I know that you're already, you know, like that's your email, you already got in touch with me. I can just re-email that list of people. So it kind of compiles who I need to email later as well. Yeah. So I'm working on this a little bit. It's pretty lean right now. I think it could get even better than this, and it just keeps my inbox super clean, because now when someone emails me a step 2, not only will it go to my my resumes here, I leave it so it goes straight to my inbox, so it's also the first thing I see. So, you know, any confirmations for email accounts I make or things like that pop up here too. So only really important stuff pops up here, and then I use this to take care of things that shouldn't be mixed in, that kind of like would flood it. And then also for compiling and storing data and information I can use later in my like graphs and charts and things like that. Like over here, what I do is I count for my labels, and over there I count and I put them on here, so I can do my, you know, my comparison to what our marketing could be, what it is now, etc., where we're having our holes, so on and so forth. So I don't want to get too in depth, but yeah, so that's how you could also use lean in the office and in the marketplace. It's not just something like you move a machine. It's a lot more than that. Processes extends to everything everyone does every day, down to the computer, down to emailing someone, down to making a chart or a graph. Like, even, actually I'll make another video for that. Alright, bye.